I'm standing at 5th and Adams in front of Olympia's newest high-end apartment building. Developers call them market rate apartments, and they're popping up all over downtown. These new buildings promise luxury, great views, amenities, downtown living. But do they come with the cost for Olympia? Olympia's construction boom is just beginning. Right now, there are 8 market-rate apartment complexes, either getting their permits or already in construction. Several buildings are now open. Many Olympians worry that these buildings are bringing gentrification to Olympia. To understand what this means, I met with Bobby. He's a local housing activist, and he's written numerous articles and led workshops on the topic. We met in front of Olympia's most famous construction project, known as the Mistake on the Lake.
So the Mistake on the Lake is currently being redeveloped as the Views on 5th project. It's a major mixed-use development project. So it involves constructing 140 market-rate apartment units as well as high-end commercial space. Right, so a market-rate price is the highest price that a rental market can bear at a given time, which currently is incredibly high. So when you hear the term market rate, think luxury, high-rent apartments.
This former office building sits abandoned. It's famous for blocking otherwise amazing views, and just looking ugly. Some folks might be glad to see this building made into something good-looking.
Right, well, we should really scrutinize the purpose, right? If they were constructing public affordable housing, that would be a different story, right? But what's being developed is luxury real estate. And when there's an influx of luxury real estate investment into a region, it leads to a general increase in property values in that region, which in turn leads to higher rents, higher prices, higher property taxes, and fuels displacement. It's the crux of gentrification.
This is why so many people are worried. Luxury apartments can bring gentrification. It's a process happening all over the country. Basically, gentrification is when higher income residents and businesses move into a neighborhood and displace the previous lower income community. It's easy to point the finger at the new residents, but gentrification really starts with city governments and real estate developers. They take advantage of cheap urban land and develop it into expensive new apartments. This forces rents to skyrocket, and local businesses either close their doors or raise prices. At the end of the day, it's working class communities and people of color who get hit the hardest. Many are forced out of their homes or out of the entire city. Places like Seattle and Portland are famous for this. So what's happening here in Olympia?
So yeah, a major effect of gentrification is that housing prices are going to continue to get more expensive in Olympia.
In fact, over the last 7 years, the average rent on a 2-bedroom apartment here has soared to nearly $1,200. In some of the newer buildings, that will only get you a studio. The impacts go beyond housing prices too.
We're seeing an increase in homelessness. The census just came out this year. About 850 people in Thurston County were counted as homeless, which is probably a conservative estimate. We're seeing the shuttering of some local businesses starting along 4th Avenue. And then we're also seeing a criminalization of homelessness and generally a heightened and more aggressive policing of public space, of parks, of public bathrooms, of sidewalks.
As the new buildings rise up, many folks wonder what they can do about gentrification.
It's the question of the century, you know? So I would say the most important strategy is grassroots neighborhood organizing. We need to be organizing direct action campaigns against developers. We need to be taking direct action against currently existing landlords. Then I would say we also need to engage in policy reform.
Robert suggests 3 groups for folks to get involved in.
The 3 I would suggest are Just Housing, Olympia Solidarity Network, and Olympia Assembly.
As the building spree continues, Olympia will face new challenges. It's up to all of us to decide what to do about it. This is Shelton-Jenck, Democracy in Action.